Hello, art students. Today, we are going to be creating some water resist snowflakes. This one's a little bit fun for the winter season. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna need a pencil with a good eraser, nice and sharp, preferably. You're gonna need a ruler. Clear see-through ones are awesome, but if it's a wooden one, that's fine too. If you have some watercolor paint, go ahead, feel free to use it, along with a water cup and paintbrush. All right, and don't forget, you're gonna need to have your crayons with you. If you also have oil pastels, that will work as well. All right, so to begin this, we are going to start by drawing a really cool background. So we're gonna start with the background and we're gonna work our way forward a little bit. So we're gonna start out by drawing some pine boughs. So some pine tree branches. So to do this, let's go ahead over here and we're just going to draw in a branch very lightly. I'm not drawing very rough. So there's that. And this is gonna be a short needle pine tree. And then just for the fun of it, why don't we go ahead up here and maybe we can do a long pine tree or long needle pine tree because they do look different. All right, so the long pine needles are quite long. They come in bunches like this. Make my tree branch a little bit. I want to put about 5 to 8 per bundle. Okay, and then down here I'm going to do my little pine needles. These ones are shorter and they just ride right along these main lines that I drew, and they kind of work their way outward and away from those main lines that I drew, and they kind of go at an angle. You notice the diagonal pattern that they're following here in opposite directions on either side. And you'll just continue that. And even where they overlap, you want to get that cool effect. Okay, and again, you want to draw lightly. Okay, just like that. And then, just for fun, why don't we go ahead here and draw in some pine cones? Okay, so to draw a pine cone, I'm just going to do one over here. It kind of takes on that longer kind of oval shape, kind of like an elongated egg. And then we're gonna do this scaly pattern. This will give some texture. Okay, and then if you want, you can go ahead then, and then you can emphasize the outside. Maybe you'll make them a little bit more jaggedy patterned like this as I go around the outside. Just around the outside ones. This will make it look a little bit more opened up and a little bit less closed up and tight. If you want yours to look all closed up and tight, that's fine too. There we go. All right, so there's our pine cone. We got our long pine needles. We have our short pine needles. If you only want to do one or the other, you could do that too. All right. Then I'll stop the video right here and I'll see you in the next video. Good job.